Hello and welcome to the Catch of the Day in the VDMA TV Pavilion at K 2016. We want to show how Industry 4.0 is working for you, and therefore we are having a closer look at the plastics products that were produced with Industry 4.0 technology. I'm Ina Fettkötter, and my guest today is Heinz Gauff from Arburg. Hello, Mr. Gauff.
Hello.
Nice to have you here. Hello.
Thank you.
So you've brought a smart product. Please, what is it, and what exactly are the smart features here?
Yeah, what I'm having today is a luggage tag for a big bag, and this luggage tag is smart because it contains a chip, a near-field communication chip that can carry data and web links. Mm-hmm. And alternatively, it has also a QR code lasered on it, and you can read it with your smartphone or any reading device, and then also scan data electronically and the web link to go on a server that is located in Luxembourg, and you can read all the production data that comes with it.
Oh yeah, that sounds quite useful, but I think we should now have a closer look at the production process. Well, I guess that we are not only talking about injection molding.
No, not at all. Injection molding, however, is the beginning of the production process, and it comes with some automation and assembly. And the first step looks like this. It's the blank. It's an injection molded part, and it has some features here, but it's nothing special yet. It's basically the first step here, high volume production, not personalized. But as I said, you can see here, it contains a chip, near-field communication chip with an antenna, and that is the smart part about it. It's basically, it's the brain of the luggage tag. Yeah. And then the next step is you can use it for two different types of individualization, and that is shown here. It's personalized on the chip, as I said, and then one part of individualization is your personal data, and we scan your business card and we transfer the data, and we laser it on the part, including the QR code. And then to have the luggage bag tag a little bit nicer and more individualized like you would like to have it, you can choose from different geometries, 3D geometries, and we're using 3D printing or additive manufacturing to bring it on the blank, on the luggage tag. And this is our additive manufacturing machine, and this is another geometry that you can choose individually, you can design, and it is then on 3D printed on the luggage tag. And then it looks like this. Geometry, your data, and inside the chip with more data and with a web link to our server in Luxembourg.
Okay, yeah, sounds very interesting. Well, you're talking about individualization, and I think we should also talk about costs and the benefit for your customers. Isn't it quite expensive to produce individual products?
It's not expensive at all, because what we are showing here is a process chain, but the individual manufacturing parts, like the factories, are independent of each other. They're not connected like in an automation production line. They're independent of each other, and the part, the luggage tag itself, it identifies itself through a QR code or a near-field communication chip reader on the individual production site. So you can choose the sequence of which you would like to have your individualization. You can skip one if you don't like it, like for your personal data, for example. And so they're not automated in a fixed way, but very flexible. And flexible plus productivity gives you individualization at low cost.
Yeah, very good. What about traceability? I think the data of the production process, can they be retrieved, for example, from a database?
Yeah, when you can use, again, either the QR code or the chip. and both the chip contains a web link. A web link to the database basically it's a website. Each part has a website, if you will. And all the production data from injection molding, from additive manufacturing, a picture from quality inspection, all those production data are stored on the part's individual website, and you use the chip or the code to go on that website. And you can see, you can scan the production data on your smartphone, for example.
Very good.
Anytime, today, in 5 years.
Great, yeah.
Very flexible, and that makes it very traceable.
One last question, please. Where do you see the most important application fields in the market for products like that?
Well, individualized products are a more and more coming up demand also from the customers of our customers. It's not at all mass production anymore. It's more mass customization. So the need for individually customized and designed parts is a big trend in industry. Second, this allows you to initiate data-based actions. For example, identification, or it can be used in on a luggage to identify the piece of luggage on the airport, for example, to track it to the right plane. Or what we show in our booth, we use this so that the owner can initiate a certain purchasing step. You identify yourself and you can order an information flyer regarding the entire process in our Industry 4.0 process chain.
Sounds perfect. Well, I think it's really interesting to see what can be achieved when Industry 4.0 comes into play. But I think for those who want to know more about the product and the production process, I could imagine that they come to your booth here at K and ask you for more.
Yep, always welcome, and it includes also an Industry 4.0 information point where we show what we are doing with Industry 4.0 in our own production at the Arburg factory, plus the elements of I 4.0 we offer to our customers when they buy a machine.
Very good. Mr. Gaub, thank you very much for being here. That was our Catch of the Day in the VDMA TV Pavilion at K 2016. If you like, join us again tomorrow. Goodbye.